Leo, to your Astro Dice reading for October. I hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's go, Spirit. What's going on for the beautiful Leos? And this is for Leo Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus. Okay, so I am Leo Rising, so yeah, let's do this. Going straight to the lion's den, right? We got the 6th house coming out over here with some Virgo energy in Uranus. Wow. So what is it? It is your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Something definitely is going to spark out of this situation. Straight over here to Virgo energy. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air going on. In the 6th house of, you know, this is where your work, health, duty of your life is required. So, kind of interesting because I just seen underneath that the 5th house. So it's making me wonder if the 6th house is going with the 5th house. It's kind of interesting how these are kind of coming out over here. We'll have to see how that is. It's very interesting, the cards that are next to each other. I will be kind of paying attention to that because that kind of has me thinking over here. Next to the 6th house is the 5th house, 8th house, and the 11th house. So it's making me wonder if these are all kind of connecting themselves to each other, which a lot of the houses do connect themselves to each other, of course. So it just kind of, we'll keep an eye on those. It seems kind of auspicious to me for this reading. Every now and again, things do catch your eye. So let's see what's going on over here, my friends. So definitely the duties of your life and health, whatever you feel is your 6th house. 6th house to you is your work, could be your hobbies that you've made into a career. Could even be gardening. That could even be like one of those duties of your life where you feel like it is, it is 100%, I have to do this, and I go out every day to do this for 2 or 3 hours. It's, it's become my duty. Yoga is my duty. The gym is my duty. See what I'm saying? So that's things that have become, definitely a part of your life that you don't do without, right? So let's see what's going on here. In the very beginning of the month, we're going straight to the beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. In the beginning of the month, you do have prudence coming out with the 8 of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Swords. Something coming to your acknowledge. Look at that. You are aware of something, some kind of huge change coming. There it is, that sudden awareness coming into the 6th house. You are certainly aware of this change. Wow. Okay. So that's like kind of the surrealness of the situation, right? Promises, lots of social connections could be going on within the situation, but something has definitely enlightened your life over here. Something has grown. Some kind of clarity has, there could be some kind of communication coming through. It's really what it looks like. It could be from an earth sign, it could be Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Something that, this has caught my attention in the 6th house. This is where, whatever the duty of your life is at that moment. So let's see. Yeah. So with this card, the 8 of Pentacles is really talking about discs is what they consider in this deck. Okay, guys, is the discs, but this is still the same. But this is definitely talking about where you're, putting your efforts. What are you building, right? There could be something that feels like penny wise, pound wise, seeing the bigger picture from the situation. where, I have some kind of like skill building, and you're becoming very aware of the situation. And it has a lot to do, of course, with that Virgo energy of where I'm putting my attention, how I'm seeing what's going on. There's something arising that's allowing you to see the bigger picture within the situation. And it's changing. It's making this big, huge change within your life over here as you have the the Aeon over here. This is saying this is the change that you needed. This is the closure, the resolution. This is where definitive action is going to be taken because I now know the truth. I can now see what it is I needed to see when it comes to this situation over here, right? So if you felt like there was any kind of vulnerability also within the situation when it comes to the sixth house, you're saying, I'm not going to allow that anymore. I still think that the sixth house has something to do with the fifth house. I don't know why. I really do feel like it has something to do with, where you create things, where you're proud of things, you're having fun, your romance, your love. But whatever is going on over here, it's going to, really get your attention. I do feel with the Ace of Swords, there's going to be a lot of communication that's coming up. Yep, see, where they had you confused to the situation, you're now rethinking the idea, and there could have been a lot of clouded judgment, but because the Uranus coming through, it is saying, nope, we're not going to have clouded judgment anymore. There is no more of that. We're going to have the communication that's needed, and I'm going to see what is really going on with the bigger picture. Seeing the bigger picture to the confusion, right? This could be the point where all of a sudden everybody starts chitter chatting to you, your phone's blowing up, right? Everybody wants to say something about the situation. There's going to be a lot of social connections, things that are going to make you move within the situation towards what it is you need, towards your destiny, towards things that you need, whatever that sudden change. And I feel like within the first week, it's bringing some kind of aligning some kind of destiny towards you with the Chariot, right? The Chariot, the driver doesn't have any reins. He's not telling these animals where to go. These animals are pulling him along. The universe is pulling you along, telling you where to go, telling you this is where I want you to go. This is the healthy direction I want you to go in. So I do feel there's this kind of like magical touch going on over here where the universe is saying, no, I have this meaningful new adventure for you in the sixth house. I want you to get expansive over here. Could be within the relationships, new adventures, personal growth, opportunities. Something's definitely going on where it does feel like there was a pause and a surrender, and it could make you pause and surrender as you are definitely moving in this area because it still has you kind of like, what? Wait, huh? What's going on? But there is definitely some kind of a mental stimulation and some kind of higher calling going on that you're intuitive about because look, the Hangman is upside down and he's thinking. He is definitely thinking because now that you're clear about the situation where it became very clouded, all you're going to really want to do is think, wait a minute, hold on. Now I really want to understand. Hold on, now that I'm starting to see the bigger picture, everybody just stop for a second, right? Everybody just stop, right? There's something going on. I have to figure out what this is. Okay. So it could even feel like there's something, maybe destined, fated going on. Something going on. Something is grabbing your attention. Yeah. Bringing in these happy surprises. Could have this person coming into your life. Could be a Cancer. Anyway, so however there's a lot of collaboration, a lot of talking, a lot of things going on. Right? Spending more time. There could be some drinking. A lot of communication. Maybe you have to go out with this, maybe you're going out with friends on a date, doing something, right? So whatever it is, it's changing the sixth house. It's changing things around. You might even be giving up a little bit of something on the sixth house for dating, for this. See, so it could actually be affecting the sixth house. You're saying, well, usually at this time, I'm usually, spending extra time at the gym, but I've been cutting it short so I can go out and have my date with this person or, however it is, or going to go do so. I haven't figured out what part of the sixth house I'm going to, change around yet, because that's definitely what's happening. You're going to change around a little bit of the sixth house to introduce something new coming into your life. So if you, no, you usually take, 4 hours every day, so doing something, you might be cutting it down to 2 or 3 hours, giving yourself the extra hour to go do something. The mid-month, you have the strength with the nine of swords coming in over here, giving you the ultimate strength. The ace of wands. Wow. Oh my gosh, you have two aces. You have the ace of swords and the ace of wands. Definitely something happening over here with the knight of cups. Now, the Knight of Cups in this deck is kind of an interesting thing. So you could be saying, you know what? I might be getting this offer from the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Cups keeps coming towards me, but I'm not sure if I really want to take everything from the Knight of Cups all the time, because the Knight of Cups in this deck says, well, they can offer what they want to, but I'm not really sure if I want to actually take everything that they're saying serious at this time. Because remember, the Knight of Cups is, they're passive, right? They're admirable, beautiful, but they're also very passive, right? But there's also talking about being attracted to what is excitement. So whatever I feel like more than anything over here is, it isn't so much, it could be a man with commitment issues. It could be a woman with commitment issues. But right now, the thing that I love about it with the Ace of Wands is that it's actually showing this excitement coming into your life, where it felt like your life could have just been, just kind of idling by. I'm just doing the same thing over and over and over again. This month, you're going to feel like there is some kind of passion coming through. This is excitement. This is, something that, feels like, what, I want to take this on. I want this to happen. And then having the strength over here of the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Hello. Right? Because the Nine of Swords over here is saying, well, how do you feel about this? Right? Wait, is that the Nine of Swords or the Nine? You know what, guys? I'm sorry. That could be the Nine of Wands. I think I got that one wrong. Dang that. I'm still learning this deck, so I'm sorry. Hold on. Yes, I'm sorry. The Nine of Wands. Oh my God, you gotta hate when that happens, right? Okay, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is saying, right? Oh, this is the strength, power, and health. Okay, so what this is saying is that there was some, no matter what, this is where you're kind of recovering from the understanding of what was going on before, building that strength within yourself. Which it really didn't matter. I mean, even if it was the Nine of Swords, it wouldn't have mattered, because it would still make me understand. I mean, seriously, guys, even if we would have seen it as the Nine of Swords, it would just say, okay, fine. So I had just got over what was clouded in my head and was keeping me up at night, right? So we still kind of see it that way anyways. I don't, I'm not going to worry about that being, I just want to make sure that the card is right. I want to read the card right. But I still think that the Nine of Swords would be fine there too, because I do feel like no matter what, it was still pulling you out of that sword area, that 8 or 9 sword area, right, from the past, to bring you into this beautiful new beginning where you're saying, whoa, hello, I'm feeling like I'm so much better. Yeah, because look at that. You got the world again, because here's the world over here. It's saying, yeah, it's just pulling me into this direction. It's making this completion. It's making me feel whole again. So with the strength card over here, now it's just saying, I'm feeling so, I have this strength coming through that I hadn't had before. And I'm feeling more complete than I have in a long time. But you, like I say, you are also feeling that towards the end of the beginning of the month, where now it's just time to build, right, your confidence, your level. And I think this person is actually helping you build some kind of confidence level as you're standing within your own kind of your own strength, your own fire, your own energy. So you're just building up and building up anyways. And I'm telling you, whatever is going on here, I don't know who this person is coming in towards you, but it's definitely saying that there's all kinds of sorts of shifts going on. Whether this is a real person or a job, situation, I'll have to see what that is. For now, it really feels like a person. But with the Ace of Wands, it's just building, and it feels like you do want to take on this impulsive action. As more information keeps coming up, it's like helping you to communicate with this person, and you just want to know. You just feel like there's this purpose between the two of you, no matter what. I think you feel the purpose. I think you feel that they're divinely there for you. I think you feel like they were brought to you for a reason. I don't think you thought it in the very beginning of the month, but I think by the mid month you will feel that, like, wow, I think this person's supposed to be here. Something seems auspicious. Something seems, like the relationship is very expansive. It keeps expanding and expanding, and it just feels more hopeful. They seem to be on the right page with me. Knight of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. So like everything they're doing just seems to just continue to grow and grow and grow. And there's a lot of truth when it comes to this situation. So you just feel like the relationship between the two of you, no matter whether it's a job situation or a love situation, friendship, it doesn't matter what it is. It just feels like whatever information that you're getting, and you just seem to be really feeling tied to this person. Yeah, there's kind of a tying moment. Like I want to talk to them. I want to know. Yeah, you have the sun coming out. Wow. Your own energy coming out over here. But this is showing that purpose. This is showing that plan. This is showing that blessing. So at the end of the month, you're really going to feel like this is the blessing and the happiness, Nine of Cups. So do you feel like whatever you've been manifesting or whatever you've been looking for has definitely come towards you, right? And you do have the Knight of Swords. So it just feels like everything just keeps rushing into place. And that's exactly what it is. It's rushing into place for you. So as you are building this relationship with this person towards the end of the month, you just feel like the loyalty between the two of you, it has this loyalty. It has this place, the Ace of Wands. Very auspicious reading in itself. All these aces and all these major arcanas going on. You have more major arcanas and more aces in this reading than you have anything. I just want to bring that up. With the Ace of Wands over here, it's like, yeah, whatever's going on over here, it's this desired power and potential for this beginning that just keeps going and going and building and building. And I do believe that it's building your willpower up. And I think that this person has this way of doing so as well. With the Nine of Cups over here, this happiness, this joy, it's this sudden awareness that, you know what, I'm choosing my happiness, but they're also kind of realigning me. They're realigning what makes me feel happy. I haven't felt like this in a while. So I think they're realigning your energy. What a blessing that is. Absolutely. There was a little self-doubt, and there might have been some raw emotion, a little bit of struggle going on within your life. And now you just feel like, you know what, this is realigning for what I want, what my purpose is. With the Knight of Swords over here, yeah, I didn't really have long-term vision on this certain kind of situation because it felt like there was a lot of distractions within your life. But now it just feels like where you're starting to get distracted towards the end of the month, it's almost like as soon as I start getting distracted, they start pulling me out. If I start getting overcommitted and imbalanced, they have this way of pulling me to other opportunities. They have a way of building me up. Wow. They have a way of encouraging. Look at that, encouraging me with the Queen of Wands, reminding me who I am, what I am, and how beautiful I am. Yeah, and that's exactly what I am. And even if it's at work, they're empowering you on how good you are, how strong you are, what a great employer you are. Someone is building, someone is collaborating, making you understand, right, what it is. There's a lot of inner blessings coming this month, and there's a lot of judgment calls too that are going to make you feel like you're at the mercy, kind of the universe over here. Yeah. So it just feels like anytime you have these restricting ideas or anything that might be holding you back, it just feels like this person comes in and they're like, no, you're good. You're good. Right? You're beautiful. You're them. You're my Nine of Cups. Right? Where you feel like you didn't have Ten of Cups. Where you felt you didn't have Ten of Cups. And this person may have even said, you know what? I had shattered dreams. I had a broken family. I had domestic issues. And you fixed me. Now let me fix you. Vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Okay. So beautiful reading, my friends. Okay. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.